Just saw a video where a cop finds a body in a trunk, and that's just got to be such a strange feeling, you know? Just pulling someone over because they're speeding, thinking like, and I might not even write this fool up. I don't really feel like doing the paperwork, you know? I just kind of want to tell him to slow it down. He might hurt somebody. We don't want that. And then, you know, you pull him over. You're like, yo, you're acting kind of weird, bro. Like, can I search your car? Like, what's going on here? Then you find a body, bro, like a dead body. That's so weird. But, so that's already weird, right? This video says, yeah, I don't know if it's during a home search or what, but he finds a head in a bucket, bro. Imagine, I feel like finding a dead body, like if you walk into someone's house and then you find a body somewhere, that's already really weird, right? That's fucking weird. Like, you're not gonna, that's already hard to process. That's just a strange thing, right? But I feel like if I saw like maybe someone's arm or someone's fucking, it didn't even have to be a head. I mean, obviously a head is freaky, but if I saw someone's arm or something, that's just much more brutal than seeing the body itself, right? So, I don't know. I feel like this one's got to be a lot weirder. Victims.
I opened the towel, I picked up the towel and dropped it because I don't know what the f it did, man.
What look like everybody is hard?
Wait, what?
This is the moment cops realized
fuck.
there was a head in the bucket at the crime scene. But little did they know, the entire case would only get more and more horrifying. On the 23rd of February...
Dude, imagine being a cop and stumbling across this type of shit. You know, because they do. Like, like, whenever the people get caught, there's the initial cop that finds it, you know? All the rest is kind of like they show up and they're like, whoa, what the fuck? But being the one that initially stumbles across it, not expecting anything, you know? You're just kind of like, oh, man. I know there's a disturbance. Let me go fucking tell them to chill out or whatever. They're probably arguing with each other or whatever. And you get there and you fucking, you know? Some crazy shit, man.
February 2023, police visited the apartment of a suspected killer, Taylor Shabiznes. This is where they would quickly find out that she's not only insane, but a complete psychopath.
What the fuck?
Hey, is this blood? Does this look like blood to you? Or am I just tripping? Could possibly be blood. Hey!
What is this audio? Why does it sound like they're going in a fucking hallway, but they're like outside?
Who did that? Hi, Taylor. How's it going? Officer Russell with the Green Bay Police Department. Taylor, you have one more for you. You have one more for your just put your hands back with it. You got it.
The cops were searching Taylor's property on a warrant and discovered bloody footprints next to her car and blood literally on her hands.
What the hell?
Upon searching her apartment, they found the very thing they had been called to find in the first place. A human head in a bucket, first discovered by the victim's own mother. The police wasted no time.
Oh my
in
god. Dude, that's fucked up. Ooh, fuck you, frog. Ow. That's fucked up, bro. Wait, so is that like is that the dude's sister or something? Or is that the girlfriend or something? Well, how are they living together? Where their own victim's mom will come in and find it. But imagine that, bro. Imagine going like, you're like, yo, this bitch is crazy. I wonder what she did, what she put in this bucket. And then you see your own kid's head. Fuck that, bro. That'd be like a terrifying, horrible experience. What do you even do? And that mom seemed kind of like, I don't know, like, I don't know how she's processing it, dude. That's such a weird thing.
Custody, where one of the most chilling
I hope she,
interrogations
like,
of all time would begin.
Recovers mentally from it.
Well, a few hours ago, police were dispatched to an address on Stony Brook that parents sells Shad Tyrion. Do you know Shad? I know how you know Shad.
He's my ex.
He's your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they found out the disturbing stuff that...
Damn, so the mom's just like letting her live with them or something? And then she goes and fucking, she hears that they're arguing or something. Yo, imagine if the mom heard her cutting the head off, like, That'd be fucking freaky, dude. Jesus.
The house there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of blood. Basically Shad's head.
Basically his head. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Pretty fucked up.
It's immediately obvious how
fucked up.
stone-faced and cold Taylor is being. She's showing absolutely no emotion about anything, including the goriest details of the case. Only managing to mutter, "That's fucked up," in regards to the severed head. Often psychopaths like to talk up their own crimes as it gives them a sense of self-gratification, but we haven't even begun to see exactly how insane she is.
Where's the rest of his body?
It's there, inside the house.
It is in the house?
Inside his house.
Can you tell me
Where?
what happened?
It's a good question because I blacked out during that time.
Were, you two being intimate, having sex?
It was getting there.
Just getting there, okay. So will this be considered foreplay?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys done something like this in the past?
Not like that.
Do you use manual strangulation during sex at all?
I'm manual strangulation, yes.
What do they call that? Erotic asphyxiation?
Taylor claims that she and Shad were being intimate that night and she'd used the dog chain to choke him. But apparently this wasn't
choked him
unusual
too
for
hard.
them. But that evening she just didn't stop.
Damn, hold up. They be getting freaky sex like that while the mom's in the house? What's up with all of that, bro? That's some weirdness. That's a little strange to me. I don't know, dog.
Until he was almost dead. She also mentions that she'd been smoking meth that night, something that
shit.
definitely could have contributed to the horrifying events that followed.
Why is there?
So we're gonna take the head somewhere?
I like that.
You liked it? So you dismembered the body too?
Yeah.
Well, what did you do with the body parts?
They're in the house.
Somewhere?
They're like, yeah.
Basement, upstairs, downstairs?
Absolutely in the basement. I was gonna bring them. And then, I know I forgot the head. I wanted the head.
Did you bring anything with you?
Yeah, it's in the van.
What?
It's in the van.
It turns out
You're
that
so
Taylor had
chill
not
about
only
it, bro.
choked out and beheaded Shad, but also dismembered multiple
Oh, I
parts
did
of
not
his
mean to
body
light you.
and hidden them throughout the apartment. Just this thought alone is grim, but exactly
I did
how
not mean to light
is
them.
another story entirely.
How did you dismember his body?
Nice.
Did I light this on fire?
Nice.
I'm so sorry, dude.
Just
No!
more than one night?
I thought you were a bad guy.
Where did you get those from?
Kitchen.
You weren't sharp?
No. It was alright. Bread knife looks good.
Bread knife?
A bread
Oh
knife
shit.
looks good.
How do I put it out?
You so like,
Fuck.
yeah. I got lazy last night, so.
Once Shad was dead, Taylor sawed off his limbs with a blunt bread knife and tossed each individual piece of his body into a black bag.
What?
Alright. Bread knife looks good.
Bread knife?
A bread knife looks good.
Really?
You so like, yeah.
What the
I got
fuck?
lazy last night, so.
Once Shad was dead, Taylor sawed off his limbs with a blunt bread knife and tossed each individual piece of his body into a black bag. The police later
How does that get through the bone? Is that even possible?
and tossed each individual piece of his body into a black bag the police later found in the basement. But somehow, the most shocking part of all of this is how casually she's talking about it.
Dude, how did the mom... If the mom found it... maybe the mom wasn't staying there with them. Maybe the mom showed up there to looking for her son and found it. Maybe that's what happened. I was gonna say, how does she chop up the son and all this shit and the mom just does not walk in and stop them?
It's almost as if she doesn't see anything wrong with what she's done. Psychopathic murderers often take pride in their work and enjoy the attention that it brings them. Ted Bundy, for example, was constantly delighted to speak to the press for likely the same reason Taylor is laughing about what she did. Narcissism. Taylor is saying that this was an accident, but the joy she's getting out of explaining every tiny detail to the detective implies that while she maybe didn't plan it, she certainly had no issues with what she did.
What went wrong in our culture? Start here. The fear, the anger, the shouting, the silencing. Cancel.
For the next 5 minutes, Taylor describes how she cuddled with his body after killing him and how she used parts of his dismembered body, specifically
for
his
sex.
genitals. We pick the interview back up as she continues to bluntly describe the chilling events of that night.
You do anything particular with the head or the body? Or did you do the blood wrapping up the front?
It's still in there, still in the toe. There's a shower in the basement. You go in the next side over and I just dumped it out after the rain. It's probably still in there.
What are you doing?
Well, I drained his head. Well,
You drained his
after
head?
I covered his blood, I put it in the bucket, but then there's still blood in this bucket because it was coming out of the head. Should have took the brains out, but I didn't. And then
So you cleaned his head in the shower and then dumped the bucket? Okay.
Not only is Taylor comfortable with dismembering and beheading her former lover, but it seems she was also fine with draining and washing his head, and possibly even removing his brain. It's unclear why she felt the need to do this right now, as things really aren't adding up. She had already discarded and hidden the rest of the body, so if she was attempting to hide it, then she would want to dispose of the head too. There is something much deeper at play here, and the detective is desperate to figure out what.
So when he put the chain on his neck,
nice.
he thought that you guys
Oh,
were
shit.
going to have kinky sex. You think that's what Chad was thinking, maybe? What were you
Hold up, he said what?
Body. So if she was attempting to hide it, then she would want to dispose
She got
of the
too
head
kinky
too.
with him?
There is something much deeper at play here, and the detective is desperate to figure out what.
So when he put the chain on his neck, he thought that you guys were going to have kinky sex. You think that's what Chad was thinking, maybe? What were you thinking?
I was gonna do the same thing.
Just
You
gonna
know, I was
fuck.
going in, and I did. And I went in. But then he was like, choke me. But he didn't really say it, so I'm like, he put it on his neck. I already know I'm gonna choke him. And I did.
But before you chain went around his neck, were you and Chad like kissing or any foreplay or anything?
No, we were chilling at home.
Damn, bro, you sound like you're trying
All
to
of a
just.
sudden, the chain
No,
went
I'm kidding,
around
I'm
his
kidding.
neck. How come? I'm just trying to get it.
He likes it. And I was gonna walk.
Watch him like. What if this fool just had like a. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm like a dog.
You know, and he wanted that?
I have no idea. What I was gonna do it anyway.
Okay. And you claim it was his idea?
No, it was his idea. It was all him.
Alright, so you're on the bed, the chain goes around his neck and you start choking him. And you just realized that he was gonna die.
This dude tough though?
I'm just like, shit. I think I went a little too far because like I was blacking out while I was doing it, right? And then and then like I look at him, I'm like, shit, he's already purple. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I don't know if he's fucking. Is he good? Is he good? But then like when I woke up, like during the blackout moment, I'm like, shit. I didn't mean for all this to happen, and I'm like, I fucked up. I know I fucked up.
Did he not fight back? I think she's lying.
I'm sorry. That's what
He might have been on some shit
This
too,
is
though.
the closest Taylor has come to remorse in the entire interrogation, but it's so heavily undermined by everything else she said, it's impossible to believe she's being genuine. It's likely that she's only saying this because she knows that showing some remorse could help her defense and get her a lighter sentence. In fact, throughout the entire interrogation, it seems as though she's been attempting to do this very thing. Taylor's story is that she got home with Shad and almost immediately grabs the chain and started choking him. Then she suddenly blacked out, saw him dead in front of her, and despite not wanting him to be dead, didn't call an ambulance and
He
instead
dismembered him, though.
dismembered
Yeah.
him, played with his body, and then laughed about
Fucked
it
him
with
while he was dead,
police.
yeah.
These don't sound like the actions of an innocent person, and the detectives don't think so either. The case was brought to trial almost immediately, where Taylor would continue to show just how insane she really is. Take a look at her demeanor as Shad's best friend testified in front of court.
What
When
the
I
hell?
got there, we were just chilling.
Yo, this fool's gotta feel weird talking about his own homie's death by her. Like, he probably used to chill with them, maybe. Maybe even at work, like they would just talk, like, "Yo, what's up, Chad or Shad? How's it been, dude? Like, oh man, same old, bro. Just chilling, chilling. That's cool, man. Just everyday casual conversation, you know." And then one day you find out, like, oh shit, his fucking girlfriend killed him and cut him up into pieces, bro. Like, not only killed him, but cut him up into pieces. That shit is weird.
Chilling, chopping it up, like how we always do. And basically, I was like, Taylor was thinking, asking, like, you wanna?
I should just laughing, bro.
She was asking me, like, for consent to hang out with Shad. Like,
Ain't even nothing funny though.
That's fine. It's cool.
This behavior continued for the entire trial so far, as she smiled, smirked, and laughed her way through the whole thing. But it seems that this didn't give the jury a great impression of her.
It's like actually
as she found
psycho,
out when
dude.
the verdict was cast.
Okay. First verdict reads as follows. We, the jury, find the defendant, Taylor Denise Shabiznis, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged in count 1 of the information.
She's like actually crazy, man.
This date, July 26th, 2023, signed by the foreperson.
Taylor Shabiznis was convicted of first-degree murder, mutilating a corpse, and sexual assault. As of this video's upload, she's awaiting her sentence, but is facing life in prison or even the death sentence. If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure you're subscribed to see.
Fucking psycho, bro. She literally just casually explains it, like, yeah, dude, like, I mean, yeah, we was fucking, and yeah, I mean, I was just like, fuck, bro, I think I went a little too far, bro. Like, I was like, whoops, he's just purple now. And so, I mean, yeah, like, I'm sorry, like, fuck, kind of sucks. But then you find out, like, yeah, she also fucked him while he was dead, cut him up, probably used him while he was cut up, which is another level of weird, if that even makes sense. Is it? I feel like it is. If you fuck someone dead versus cut them up and then fuck them while they're dead too, that's like an extra layer of fuck, like fucked up. I don't know, man. This shit is wild. What people are capable of. They just, like, when you have no, I don't know if it's your brain being wired different, or maybe you just don't have like that. Like, what is morality? What is it when you mean like, yo, have a soul? You know, like, how do you not realize that that's bad? You know, some people are just inhuman, man. I don't know how you're capable of doing that. Even if it's just a dead body, cutting up a dead body that ain't doing nothing, it ain't fighting you back, it ain't nothing. You're just kind of casually like chopping away at something. It's just what gets your mind into that kind of weird fucking thing that nobody does, you know, but you find yourself just doing it. It's just strange. Nobody understands fucking serial killers. That's why it's a taboo. That's why everybody loves watching fucking true criminals or true crime or whatever the fuck. It's just weird, man. People don't understand it, and I guess we're attracted to shit we don't understand because we want to understand it. I think people's brains are just wired different. Maybe if they take a fat hit to the head sometimes growing up, like, it might fuck with them. Like, just, I don't know. Because then you also, like, is it even something in your brain that tells you that, or is it your actual consciousness saying like, yo, that's good versus that's evil, you know? Because good and evil, those are like the only, well, not the only two. Math is pretty absolute in the universe. But good and evil, like, there's something that everybody says that is good, right? And there's stuff that people say that is evil, like killing versus like raising an orphan or something, right? You know what's weird too that I was thinking about the other day? What made like these people, humans, say like human figures with horns and like sharp wings, What makes that quote unquote evil, right? Like what if that type of being was actually like fucking flying around saving people, and then the dude with white wings, white feathered wings and halos on his head was the one out there killing people? Like, I don't know. What makes a puppy, what makes you think like, yo, a puppy, that's gonna be so adorable and soft and cute and like harmless and good, versus like, say like a snake or a crocodile? Like, yo, that shit is scary. Well, I mean, I guess it's because the crocodile would actually eat you. But say if like the crocodile didn't try to eat you, you know? I'm pretty sure people would still be scared of a crocodile versus a little puppy, you know? Like a baby alligator versus a baby puppy, maybe. I don't know. But you understand what I'm saying? Like the concept, what makes something have like an evil look versus what is something that has a good look? What makes us differentiate and know know what the two are? I don't know. I don't think I'm making sense. I don't think I'm explaining myself very well. But it is strange that like you know when something is good and you know when something is evil. But some of these people, I guess they don't know the difference at all. And they're very rare. But at the same time, like, I mean, even if 1% of the population of Earth has this sickness, that's a lot of fucking people. You know? That's a lot of fucking people. Hopefully it ain't like 1%. I'm pretty sure it's probably higher than that though, because people are wilding. And people are becoming so much more desensitized with the internet now. Like, nowadays you'll watch a crime probably happen in front of you, and if you don't pull out your phone and just record it, you'll probably just kind of casually be like, oh shit, that's crazy. And you'll probably talk about it to someone later on in the day or something. Instead of like, I don't know. How do you process shit though? Strange world, man. Strange people. Fucking evil people, man. Just weirdness all around, huh?